Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And as you can probably tell from my voice, I am recovering from illness. I'm not 100% just yet, and hopefully my voice doesn't give up on me halfway through. But really wanted to go through some news articles regarding Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, some very interesting stuff, particularly around 2030 that I think people should be aware of. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's keep this one short, punchy and to the point. Okay, so we're going to start on coin market cap. Now, the total market cap of all crypto stands at $1.05 trillion. And yeah, that's up like literally 0.5%. And Bitcoin is hovering around the $23,000, up again about 0.5%. So it's good to see this. However, this, has been a very interesting week or so and feels a bit like an ordinary bear phase rally, where lots of people sort of get a bit caught up in the emotion of it, feeling that they've lost out, and you tend to see that FOMO. But I think we're getting to the end of that. People obviously saying that the bottom is in. Others like Nick and myself are saying it isn't just yet. It could be a while until the bottom comes in. But ultimately, there's still going to be opportunities in the market in an upwards and a downwards motion. So, plenty of opportunities, and definitely worth staying engaged regardless of whether the bottom's in or not. So crypto to reach 1 billion users by 2030. I think this is amazing, and I think that it's really interesting, this report actually. So I am going to cover it in a bit of detail, but not too much. I will link this in our Discord. Link is in the description, free to join, so do check that out. A report from Boston Consultancy Group shows that basically 0.3% of individuals' wealth is invested in crypto, while 25% is in equities. It's widespread sentiment of people outside the crypto community, looking at Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin's price have concluded that it's too late to get into crypto. However, the report shows that the industry is at the beginning of the adoption curve. So, this is really interesting. Obviously, this was published by Boston Consultancy Group, BitGet, and Foresight Ventures. And the data shows that adoption is very low compared to traditional investment assets. According to BCG, only 0.3% of individuals' wealth is invested in crypto, which doesn't compare to other assets. But you can kind of see it here. I think this is a fantastic chart to look at, but it does just show basically that we're very, very early still. And I think that is something that we need to just really take stock of and be aware of, right? So the FOMO and stuff that we see in the market, sometimes it's worth just waiting for that confirmation. Now it'll be interesting to see how that sort of develops over time. And I see the comments, and I see individuals that feel that they have potentially lost money because they didn't get into the market at a certain point. I think they're unrealized gains, and you can't blame people for you not getting into the market. I think that's really important to convey in these videos, because ultimately, if you believed that the bottom is in, why haven't you gone all in then, right? Like, why not? Because nobody's certain. I think that's the key thing to highlight here, right? So look, everybody's got an opinion, but ours is a strong opinion that we don't believe the bottom is in. But we're still very, very early, so don't get caught up in all the FOMOs. Kind of the point I'm trying to illustrate, and obviously not financial advice, it's just my opinion. Treat this as educational purposes only. So the thing that I want to highlight here is that Nexo have been really, really struggling when it comes to everything that's happened with the likes of Celsius and Voyager and so forth. Now, I'm not suggesting by any stretch of the imaginations that people should be withdrawing from Nexo as if they're on the verge of bankruptcy, but there have been studies done, and I will drop this into our Discord as I normally do. but you have seen, I guess, balances or customer liabilities start to fall off, right? And I think this is not surprising when you consider the fact that we've seen everything with Celsius and Voyager and so forth. So yeah, not surprised, but definitely worth highlighting. And I think that there's many projects that are suffering, because of bad actors or bad companies in this space, the likes of Celsius, Voyager, and so forth. I was just watching the end of the BitBoy live stream, and 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗂𝗪 CEO was on there, and it was very apparent that people have this perception that every company that's built, basically giving people a yield is now a scam project. And I think this couldn't be further from the truth for many of these projects that innocently going about their business in a very well mannered way, are getting caught up in some of the negativity, which I think is a real shame. But it's definitely worth bringing up the fact that obviously Nexo's deposits and stuff are on the decline. One to be keeping an eye on, I feel. But at this stage, I have no more concerns than that. I am in a position, though, that you should, utilize things like Ledger, Nanos, where there is a link in the description. If you want to have a look at that, hardware wallets, where you own the keys to your crypto, definitely worth doing that. And the other thing that I really want to highlight, really just from a keeping our community safe sort of aspect, is to highlight a lot of apps and stuff like that that are fake crypto apps. They have stolen over $42 million worth of crypto from investors in under a year, and this is coming from the FBI. So for me, it's very, very important that we make sure that we're getting the apps directly from source. Same when I talk about Nano Ledger, and I'm pretty sure that the system's listening to me, because look at that for an ad. Advertisement, Nano Ledger X. You couldn't make this shit up, could you? Ultimately, yeah, I really like these. Always get them direct from manufacturer, right? And the link is in the description, and that is a safe link, just so you're aware. Okay, so yeah, look, $42.7 million through fraudulent mobile applications that have claimed to be legitimate crypto or cryptocurrency investment platforms. So just be really aware. Like, I always like to download direct from source, so I think that's really important. So I definitely wanted to highlight this to you all. So yeah, look, those are the items that I really wanted to cover in today's video. I want to keep this one quite short. Obviously, I'm still suffering, but I'll try to ease my way back into videos. So hopefully this video was useful, informative, and supports you in some way. Really trying to support people navigate the space safely. Do check out our Crypto Basics playlist on the channel. I've also started doing a millionaire crypto portfolio where we build up a crypto portfolio from scratch. And we've already started the series, but we're only 3 episodes in, so definitely check them out. It's on the Crypto Basics playlist. And basically we're going to build it. We're going to take into consideration all the risk management and talk through how you build up a portfolio that we think can make you $1 million. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you want to support the channel, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.